replay. But it's time to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get crazy. Let's go. So looking at our lineup here, waiting to see what we're gonna have on the first wave. First wave will go over to Jason, no contest. If we bring out production, we will see Orange is going up for that tier 2. We're gonna have a clear victory here. Now we're waiting to see here. What's interesting is I think we do have Triss waiting to see how he wants to respond. Waiting to see how they want to respond to the wave. So they see stalkers. So they see stalkers and they see the sentries. So what will be the call? So far, nothing has gone down for Triss. I wonder what the plan is here. Because they're going to have a wave. They're going to have a wave go here unless they drop something. So here's the decision. They drop a bunch of bio late just to make sure, just to get it in right before. And I think that actually might work out pretty well. We'll find out. So far we have advantage. Advantage to Pawa. Now getting through there, that hallucinated Archon soaking up so much damage. And Pawa continuing to put pressure on, continuing to keep the advantage here. Will it stick? That's the question. Will it stick? And there's the upgrades you see there. We got stim and combat shields coming in for these Marines. They're going to be able to get some damage onto this bunker already. Down to 6, 5, 4. Are you kidding me? 3, 2, 1. No way! No way! 54 and 24! Oh my God, is it going to happen again? Will we have another situation where it was so close? And yet so far. Will Squirters ride this? Are you kidding me? 11 in the previous series of the semis. This one in the finals is down to 24. And they are pushing over the line. This is crazy. Either the perfect calculation or the perfect fortune. It's only one or the other. Stims come through. You see the hallucinations almost die immediately. Guardian Shield is not enough, and Orange right now is unable to stop the Bio Army. Orange is gonna have to come up with something to stop it. Has gone up to tier 2 and has gotten the double, is trying to go for Guardian Shield plus double armor to stop. To stop the damage from the Marines, to try to reduce it as much as possible, because Marines just do such a small amount of damage. But they do have the upgrade. They have one upgrade at least. We do see tier 2 for red. Pink dealing with the yellow wave, no problem. Damage up here. You can still see this on fire. The blink back. An intense play. It could be a close one, though. Will they survive enough? They gotta get the stim up here. Is it gonna be enough? They come up. It's down to 300 on the shield. It's still taking damage. 50, 50, and 0. It's down. Barely. They almost held on. We see an immediate gas 1. Gas 2. We got a gas from pink. Gas from red. Blue, instead of the gas, is going to drop a tier 2 tech. They're continuing to push forward. Scan comes down just to alleviate the pressure from these phonies, these hallucinated Archons, but they'll want to get some detection pretty soon. There is a DT for orange. We do see yellow and pink have both decided to go up for tier 2 as well. No other gas has been dropped besides pink and red, trying to push that advantage, and they are doing exactly that, pushing the advantage. Continuing to get this extra income. If we go to the income tab, you can see the extra income looking pretty nice. Now, blue's only about 50 ahead because they didn't decide to take that extra. They decided to go up for the tier 2, but they only did that for the upgrades. You'll notice they're at 2-1 now. No tier 2 units have been dropped by blue just yet. Still sticking with bio. Red will finally go down, but it's not going to leave a lot here for yellow. Yellow going to put almost all of that into the soak of those hallucinated Archons, and we will need to see detection up here for these teams eventually. As cloak is going to become an issue, we'll need to see some observers hopefully dropped by some of these players. Orange spreading out, trying to stay alive with the blink micro. Blink is auto cast as well. You can turn it off, do it manually, or it is also auto cast when they are low on health. Damage pushes through. They have to continue to scan. To look for these hallucinations that are causing a pretty big issue. And they probably just want to grab an observer at some point, but right now the Squirters are, oh, what a blink! What a sick blink there! That was absolutely disgusting. Blinks back, doesn't get hit by the disruptor. Blinks again to let the planetary fortress try to do some work. The blink back over here. The blink micro from both these teams is absolutely insane. And now we have a stack. Will this stack work to push all the way across? I don't think it'll be enough. Certainly not to push all the way across. Blue has dropped a first gas. We have a second gas here. One gas apiece up top. This is a weird concave here. The units all lined straight up. The blink back can be dangerous. They're going to have to do that again. That's what they're going to do. They're going to keep doing that and trying to get these to stack behind. It's not a bad play to try to get back into it. They blink forward. A misclick maybe. I don't know. This is looking pretty rough so far. 1, 1, and 2. Still the 1, 1, 1 gas. No tier 3 just yet. A lot of pressure being put on here. The blink goes through, but a second one comes around. This is going to be some damage from the right side onto the planetary fortress. This immortal right here, you can see it's taking the shots. It's down to 260. Will we see some damage go down? And it is going to not quite do any damage. All that shield will repair. But will it be in time? The ping has come through saying, hey, there's liberators on the field. We need to be careful. The blink underneath them, excellent play. Will they be able to get this one as well? Yes, they get all the Liberators, but there's more here for yellow. And it looks like Liberators for both of them is the call. So far, it's working. They are pushing back slowly but surely. Void Ray's already on the field to try to start denying both the Medivacs and these Liberators their purchase in the air. The blink over to the side to try to get a nice concave over and around Rapid. Tier 3 going up for blue here. As pressure mounts towards the front. Red doing a good job with the Void Rays. Void Rays are going to be pretty difficult, and right now it really is looking. Disruptor shots come out. It's looking grim for Team Squirters. But they are continuing to use... They're continuing to use the planetary to try to get some extra shots and keep them alive. That's exactly what's happening here. These Liberators are going to try to stack up with more Liberators back here. Void Rays are here, though, to cause problems. Vikings will begin to do something about that. Tier 3 for blue has come through, and it will be for 3-3 upgrades as they continue to build bio. Two excellent Disruptor shots there. Are these Liberators going to be able to live through the Void Rays? I'm not entirely sure. Liberators at 1-1, Void Rays at 0-0-1. And they are. They actually survived through. They will not last long here, though. That is a lot of bio. Holy, that's a lot of bio. And upgraded bio at that. 2-2 against 3-3. Even with Medivacs, it's gonna be rough. Gets through and now can start chewing through these Medivacs. They have started to stack up, so getting rid of some of these is going to be an excellent idea. And they continue the pressure moving forward. Disruptor shots come through. Go towards the back line. More Disruptor shots through. These High Templar are not targeted by the Disruptor. Storms are able to go down. More pressure coming through. Planetary Fortress being used as a weapon. And they are continuing to do a great job of beating these waves, but they need a clean victory. They need an overwhelming victory in one of these. These fights continue this way. It's just not going to go well. A lot of damage coming through. Wow, the Planetary, the Liberators do such a good job tearing through all of that. We do have tier 3 for red. Up towards the top. Yellow trying to hang on. Looking down here, we do have third gas, 2 gas, and 2 gas here. 1 apiece up top, continuing to drive home the income advantage. You can see over 100 advantage for red with the 3. If they can hold on to it until it gets profitable, which will be a little bit, but already with 2 profiting is pretty solid. Storms are huge here for orange. Liberators do take their siege mode. And they are pushing back somehow, some way. The mothership is out. And this is going to be pretty frustrating to deal with. Not a lot of detection. Will have to be scanning, but that does not happen fast enough. The mothership with so much health, 700, 350 of that in shields, 350 as health. And it is cloaking so much, causing so many problems. There's just not enough to bring it down right now. A lot of Vikings right here should be able to finally bring this down. But that is exactly what they were saving up for. That's why the pushback was happening, because they were saving up 900 to grab that mothership, and they do. It's out on the field, and it's already causing problems. With 3-3 as well, it is going to take a while for that thing to go down. A bunch of damage coming in here from blue. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Is this it? I think it just might be. The damage goes through. There it is. Game 2. Game 3 goes to Pawa, and now they lead 2-1 against the previous champs.